Went for another dive. Once again, I got pretty average footage. When the boat was anchored up, we saw mackerel around the bottom of the boat, so we were pretty excited. When we jumped in, we saw some little fish like that breaksea cod and some foxfish around. I didn't choose to shoot that one at that time because I was hoping for something a little bit bigger, but it did get shot later on by one of my buddies. Did see a really good blue groper. As I tracked the gun around on it, it sort of took off, so this is me looking for it again in the same spot. It's actually quite a nice little swim through. You can see here this is a little hole in the rock, so I had a look through there, was looking around for it. This is the general area it was. I thought it might have been hiding in one of these caves. Interestingly enough, my different dive buddy came back to this spot later on and he saw it again, but wasn't able to get a shot to stick on it either. So that one got away, but we have shot them in that location before. We did spot a couple of few mackerel in the dive. This footage is all just from the first spot, and I didn't have the camera on after that, but you can see down the bottom right there's a little mackerel swimming through just as I was loading. And then my buddy spotted that, and he goes to have a look, but can't get close to it at all. So yeah, we had pretty high expectations. We had good visibility. We're doing a bit of burleying here, and they did sort of hang around a little bit, but this early on in the season, they're sort of hard to get close to in sort of these inshore spots that are close by. The only bit of footage where I actually got myself shooting a fish was I think this little bit here, where there's a little baldy that's coming in on this burley that we've been putting in the water. That was a buff brim we were burleying up, and this baldy comes to check it all out, and it wasn't a big fish by any standards, but he was 5 centimeters over legal, so they're pretty tasty. So you can see him there, bottom of the right, and then he'll come across in a minute. There he is. So yeah, it was nice to have something in the esky. I think we had a sweep or something by this stage. Went on to shoot small sea sweep and found some crays, but only one of them was legal. And yeah, it's a few other fish were caught by the other boys, some more baldies, and like I said, that breaksea cod got shot, and a few other bits and pieces. So it was a good little dive overall. We were home by sort of midday. So yeah, anyway, sorry, I need to get some decent footage at some point. Okay, cheers boys.